sure she was ready to have her world turned upside down. So she stepped away. On the way back to her car, she removed her phone and dialed, holding her breath until she heard the automated voice. "Please leave a message." Cassidy dialed several more times, back to back, and each time got the same result. On the last call, she decided to leave a message. What was there to lose? He was a liar, a cheater. Maybe he would leave his sweetheart whose promises he kept and come home to explain and beg for forgiveness that Cassidy wouldn't give. "I can't believe that you would do this to me, to us. This ruins everything. Everything, Niles. I'll make you regret this. You're gonna regret fucking me over. I promise you'll regret this." After ending the call and sliding into the driver's seat, Cassidy's fingers burned from her tight grip on her phone. Her heart ached. Tears were falling, and there wasn't a damn thing she could do about it. "How could you?" she whispered. "There's only you, Cass. No one but you." Cassidy's logical mind knew that she should leave. Nothing good would come from confronting the situation this way. She had far too much to lose. Her career, her reputation. She would become a headline and not the type she had been proud of in the past. But still, she couldn't bring herself to leave. Cassidy needed answers, so she did the worst thing possible, the one decision that would change her life forever. She stayed. 1. "Cassidy, is that you?" After the night she'd had, the last thing that Cassidy wanted was to deal with anyone. She'd only left the house because the walls seemed to be closing in on her. She hadn't arrived home until well after 3 in the morning, removed her clothes, showered, and then crawled into bed. At lunchtime, she felt anxious and decided getting out of the house would be the best option. Fresh air could do her some good, and lunch at one of her favorite places felt like a smart option. But now, not so much. It is. She forced a smile and tucked a few loose tendrils of hair behind her ear. The blunt-cut bob she'd talked herself into was cute but not very functional when she wanted to throw in a ponytail for a low-maintenance day. "Greg, how are you?" Cassidy watched cautiously as her old friend and colleague, Detective Gregory Harper, approached. He was dressed in his norm, slacks, a starched and pressed button-up shirt with a sports coat and loafers. Neat, but not very stylish. "Great, actually. Just stepped out to grab a bite to eat. Mind if I join you?" "Yes. God, yes, I mind." "No, not at all." She silently cursed herself for not requesting to be seated inside, which offered a bit more privacy. The outdoor area was filled with small metal high tables, and you could sit wherever you liked. It also offered fresh air and a perfect view of the outdoor shopping center where the restaurant was located. Cassidy had planned to grab a bite to eat and hopefully be distracted for a while, people watching. It had become a thing for her years ago. People watching was a bit of a treat and a challenge for someone constantly analyzing others' behaviors. Cassidy had hoped for a distraction, but not that of an old colleague. "You sure?" When her eyes lifted to Greg, she noticed the pinched look of concern and quickly forced another smile. "I'm sure. It's been a while. I'd love to catch up." She flicked her wrists, motioning for him to sit across from her. The table only had room for 2 high-backed stools, one of which she currently occupied. "So, how are things? It feels like forever since I've seen you. With all the hype and success you have now, I'm actually shocked to see you out here alone." Cassidy smiled softly. She was a bit of a celebrity, but only to those who were privy to the world she lived in. Criminal psychologists were a far cry from other celebrities such as athletes, musicians, and other entertainers.